Welcome back everyone. So in today's video we're going to be going through another Vinted haul, but it's going to be slightly different as I ordered something on Vinted, it must be about 2 months ago now, and it finally turned up at the locker. So basically me and the seller both got refunded for this because it was marked as lost by in post, and then miraculously it just turned up at the locker. I got an email and the seller messaged me saying, I think that parcel's finally arrived at your locker. Went up today because I had a few other parcels to pick up, and then I thought I'd just go and do this Vinted haul for you. But yeah, I've got it anyway, and I'm going to open it and hopefully everything is inside it, because I think it was, I won't tell you what it is, but it cost £46 for it. So I got refunded £46 and now I've got the mystery item for free. Let's get it cracked open and let's see what I've got. Also, this is my little setup that I've got going here. I thought I'd go for a little different setup because I'm always in the living room with just a plain background. So I was like, getting into the winter seasons, I thought I'd put a nice little winter background on for you. And up there is the first jellycat that I found in the wild. And that was a few months ago now. Still not sold it because I'm like, can't part ways with it. But this is the mystery box that went missing. Which I'm quite confused how this has went missing, because it's not like it's been packaged terrible. It's in like a Tesco bag for life, and it was quite a cool bag for life. And I'm going to have to cut into it now. A bit gutting. Let's get a thumbnail as well. Thumbnail acquired. I always forget to do thumbnails, so I thought I'd try and do one anyway, because you never know. Let me get cracked into this. I don't know how I'm actually going to get this open without damaging anything, but we'll give it a go. Just from opening it, it looks like it's actually in a box, so it's not got any cables or anything hanging out of it. It's actually in a Skechers box, so a bit of a waste of a bag for life right there. I actually quite like the look of that one, but it's not about the bag for life, unfortunately. It's about what's inside the parcel. I'm actually so glad this has turned up, because it's something very good, and especially now that it's free. It's all free now. I can't wait to show you what I've got. First layer done. Stinks of paint. Pure reeks of paint. Sniff test down. Let's do the grand reveal together. Can't even see what is in there without dropping it. So let's start pulling it out. Oh no, you can kind of see it. God, this is packaged really good as well. But it is indeed a Wii U console. Like a Wii U console bundle. I think it's got one game with it. Oh, not everything's going to fall out. And it's got the chart or the power cable. What's it with me getting like power cables and there's like something wrong with it? I can already see. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's like the coil's starting to poke out. That's not good. But yeah, we've got everything else for it. God, I'm pure shaking everything because the box is falling apart. Let me just grab everything out. Can't believe this is what went missing as well. Oh yeah, that looks like it's in good condition. That's in good nick. But let me know, would you be buzzing that you got a refund on Vinted and then your parcel turns up 2 months later and it's a Wii U bundle? Because it's actually funny as well, because when I first started like sniping on Vinted again, this was the very first thing that I bought, and I was like, that's so typical, like it's literally lost in the post. So maybe I got some good karma for once and it turned up. I just hope it's actually working, because imagine it's like broke or something. That would have been a nightmare. But we also got Lego Dimensions on the Wii U with it. So yeah, if everything's working, that's easily like £80+ back. So got my £46 back, and now I've got a free 80 quid right there, as long as everything's working. Cannot argue with that. Buzzing. They did do a good job on packaging it, so I doubt it's going to be broke, even though it's probably been in like in-post warehouse for months on end. I wonder what actually happens when they go like missing like that and then they just turn up. Don't know. Anyone that works in in-post, let me know what actually happened with these parcels. I'll get into my other parcels now. That was just the first one I wanted to go through because that was the most exciting one. But there is some decent bits in here to go through as well. I always find it funny as well when people like write what's in the parcel on front of the parcels, because I'm like, they've put pretty green on it. I'm like, you never know like what the, I don't know, the people that work in the warehouses or delivery drivers, like especially at this time of year, like lots of parcels go missing because they get stolen. Like, so who's to say they won't just like take that? And it's had 2 labels put over it as well. Quite weird. Maybe this one got lost as well. It is a wee bit. I think the thing was a bit fucked. Not been doing a lot of vintage sniping recently. I've kind of slowed down, but I've been trying to get a few things here and there. Like this pretty green tracksuit top. I think it's like from the 90s or something, but I thought it was just quite nice. Just quite a nice tracksuit top. I think I only picked this up for about £6 as well. I don't know if she accepted my offer. I'll have to have a little look. I'll pop up on the screen though how much I picked up for. But I actually really like that. I actually think that's quite nice. It's given very 90s vibes. That's what it's given. 90s casual, off to the Hibs game. Not in a blue tracksuit top though. I had this in the shop for about 4 days because I've been so busy over the past few days, and I just had a feeling like you might have like sent it back or something. But it's funny because my shop said that they keep it for like a week or something, when usually most shops will just get rid of them after like 3 days. So I was quite glad that when I went it was still there. But as you'll see, it is another Hollister Sherpa lined fleece. Now, unfortunately, the other 2 Hollister Sherpa lined fleece shackets that I've picked up have not sold yet. So, could this be the downfall of my Sherpa Hollister jackets already? Hopefully, they end up flying out as it's getting closer to Christmas, but who knows? Maybe the first one was a fluke. I'm starting to think the first one was a fluke. Yeah. Quite nice. I wish I could wear stuff like this because I was at the shops at the weekend there trying to find some new clothes. All the jackets that are in the shop are all like Sherpa lined. Has anyone else noticed that? And for me, like I do get freezing, right? But then I also get absolutely roasting. I'm never just an in between. So if I wore something like this, I would be sweating the whole time. But that's actually quite a nice colour for those ones. So let's just pray that it sells, because I don't want to be holding on to them when it gets to the summer. But to be honest, it's still going to be the winter. Well, it's going to be the winter here for ages, but obviously all my buyers are not from Scotland or the UK, so it's not a good thing. This is a good pickup as well. Actual paid up for this item, but you'll see why in a minute. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, then you'll know why I picked this up. Jesus. And I started actually thinking, should I actually keep it for myself? It's my size. Don't know, might have to. But it's this Napajiri quarter zip fleece. Now we did pick up one of these on Vinted, and I sold it on Vinted for 70 quid. Unfortunately, the person that bought it wanted it to go to Denmark, and then they ended up getting it and they were like, oh, I didn't check the measurements and it actually doesn't fit, but they already accepted it and they were like, oh, I'm just going to sell it on. I was like, oh, fair enough then. But now I've got another one in, and I actually paid £15 for this. I think it came to total, I think it was like £18. But once again, if I'm going to get upwards of 70 quid for a quarter zip fleece like this, especially this is a black one as well, the other one was grey, I feel like people would more want a black one unless I keep it. But yeah, could get anywhere between 70 to £100 on that. And if for anyone that new that's watching, this is like a quarter zip fleece from the 90s, and the good thing about these is the one that's just got the logo on the front. So I think the newer ones, they have like the Napajiri Brighton below it, but the vintage ones have just the logo. Fun fact of the day. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up from Vinted so far. I think I've got one more thing that's coming, but the person said they weren't able to ship it out, which is understandable. Oh, this one was made in Italy as well. I don't think the first one was made in Italy, so there you go. Even better. Maybe the first one was made in Italy. Can't can't actually remember. But yeah, that's all the Vinted pickups so far. I think I had a Hugo Boss jacket coming. I think that's the only other thing that I've got coming from Vinted, and that's it. I'm off this week from work, so I'll see what I can do for the YouTube side of things as well. Maybe I can get like a charity shop video out or something like that, because I've obviously not done one of them in ages, and I've not done a car boot sale in ages. So let me know down in the comments if you made it this far to the video. If you've actually made it this far to the end of the video, you have to put something in the comments, because that's blown my mind that you've actually made it this far. Listening to me waffle, because I tell you, it's very hard for me to edit myself listening to myself, because I don't think I'd listen to myself this long. But I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, put down car boot sale video or charity shop video, and then we'll decide. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've actually seen that I've actually gained quite a few subscribers recently. I think it's went up by like 17 in the past like 3 days, which is a lot. That's a lot in the past few days compared to the previous days and weeks anyway. So welcome, and I'll see you later. Bye.